Yo, what's up, man? You know what it is, man. Yo, world, my opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like, hit the subscribe, do all the good things you're supposed to do.
All that good shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what we doing. So tonight, we're going to start off with a taste preview. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do the Don Lucci. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to April Robinson.
Don Lucci.
You know, appreciate you, April Robinson. She brought it through.
Make sure y'all check out that episode. It was fire. She got a lot of shit going on.
For sure.
Make sure y'all check it out, yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna try this out to start out with, and then we're going to move on from that. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this bottle.
Pop the
courtesy
bottle,
of Chef April Robinson. You know what it is.
Word, man. And shout out to them boys. They local. Don Lucci. If you're in the Charleston area, go ahead and look it up wherever you at. If they're selling it wherever you at, go ahead and look that shit up. And to the people involved with it, yo, get at us, come on the show. Let's talk about it. Let's do all that, all right? But we about to taste your stuff. I'm about to put my pinky up.
Yeah, it coming up on my timeline.
Guys in?
It coming up on my timeline, so I had to find it, which I did. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Classy bottle. This boy did a good job with this
bottle right here,
for
big.
Sure.
Looks good. Good look. Simple. Elegant. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's what it is right there. All right.
You know what you're doing, man?
I know what I'm doing, son.
I don't know, man.
Well, I'm a wine drinker.
I'm
a connoisseur now. I might not do the.
Yeah, looking like you've been scared of the pop. Yeah, you can't be scared of the pop.
It'll bubble out on you. Half of the bottle will go on the floor.
You can't be scared of the pop, man.
Half of the bottle will go on the floor, man. That happened plenty of times.
I'm about to say, you know you about to drink one of them.
Well, you know with wine, you don't fill it up with the wine, man.
Man, look, man, listen, man. I ain't in no fancy restaurant. Hey, you see it?
I'm saying.
Then you hit me with all the food, like, bro, you ain't no pro, babe.
See.
Look at that. What is that?
You good, man.
What is that? What I'm supposed to do with that?
Let it settle.
What I'm supposed to do with that, man? Y'all see how he do me? You know what I'm saying? I can't get jiggy with this shit. I can't put my pinky up to that. That was a horrible pour, babe.
It was pretty bad, but
it was.
I did the best I could. You heard?
Horrible bad.
All right.
Horrible bad. So
Lucci.
Let me see what it's hitting for now.
Cheers. My opinion.
Shout out, to the love Todd off in the cut. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Mind that shit, man. Yo, let's see what's going on. What the hell? Whoa.
Like I said, it's 11.5%. Got a nice smooth taste to it. I like it, man. I'm fucking with it.
Gotta see how it tastes with the air hitting it.
Classy shit.
Yo, it's great. Like me, I'm not a champagne wine person or whatever, but this tastes just like top brand shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm a wine drinker. This shit's hitting 11.5, smooth. You know what I'm saying?
That 11.5.
I do, because you know what I'm saying? You got to check that shit. You got to make sure it's doing something for you.
My fan love that 11.5, man. You got that 11.5.
You're going to see throughout the show. I sip on it. We can get into
this
it.
This is, like me, like, we ain't had it on ice too long. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I needed to be
chill,
colder.
Right?
Yeah,
but I had to chill, but then.
But even, it's not room temperature or nothing, but it's still pretty good. I ain't never used to, you know why I ain't like wine or champagne?
Why is that?
It always give me headaches.
I drunk, champagne never really give me a headache, but I did drink, somebody told me one did, and then I had drunk one, I had a headache the next day. So I think it was a mixture of the champagne with something else. Because I drink it all the time, but I did get a headache one time a while back, you know what I'm saying? And that shit, that's a horrible thing.
That's a horrible headache.
Any kind of waking up with a headache, dog.
Listen, that shit is a horrible headache, bro. I don't know why, man. I don't like, man. That turned me off to it, man, because I forget where we was at. Was we at a wedding or something, man? And man, they ain't had nothing else.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm like, yo, but we was having bottle. Everybody had their own bottle.
You know they had that at a wedding.
So you just like,
shit, I gotta pop that shit.
I had a whole headache from hell the next day, bro. But yo, word up, Don Lucci, that's some good stuff, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to them boy, they local and everything.
For sure.
Go ahead, get you a bottle, cop it, support, do all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
And before we carry on my bag,
what you
got a shout out to the sponsor, the HBK Hachiko Line Bully Kennel.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If when you want official bully pups, you need the breed, you need the papers. It's official, no BS. Them boy get them things from around the world. Them bloodlines is official, solid. If you into the dog thing, go ahead and hit up HBK, Hachiko Line Bully Kennel. They got you hands down, man. That's what you need, man. That's our sponsor. I ain't saying that just because it's our sponsor. Them boy got whole people from Germany, all over the world, you know what I'm saying, affiliated with them boys. So, man, do your thing. You need a pup, holler at them boy, babe.
Yeah, for sure, man. But, you know, we can start off with the Shannon Sharp.
Uncle
Shannon Sharp, man.
Uncle Shay.
He doing his thing. He doing
too much.
What happened, B?
So, everybody know what happened. By the time y'all see this, y'all know what happened. He done got up there and talked. But while he was being intimate with a woman, I'm gonna throw that up there. While he was being intimate with a woman,
you seen the video?
Yeah.
So it came up showing them, boy?
It ain't shown. It's like one of them. If it's like next to the pillow and it's you don't see nothing, but you can hear him. And he was just talking to like, oh yeah, do that and thing. You ain't seen it?
No, I ain't seen it.
Oh man, you gotta watch it, man. After we done, man, you gotta watch that shit, man. But you know, his IG live mistakenly came on.
Right.
And while he was getting it in with a partner, and yeah, man, everybody thought it was gonna be a big fallout and stuff, but really wasn't.
It is what it is, but I mean, how did that mistakenly happen though?
It can't, cause there's everybody done said it. It's too much process to go live. You have to go into the app. You have to go to your profile. You have to click on the live button. And before you go live, you have to click on the go live button. You know what I'm saying? So that's at least 4 steps. So while you doing your thing, y'all got to hit the phone precisely.
Right. To be like, I go live all the time. It's a process.
Even on Facebook, any social, TikTok, whatever you going live on,
I mean,
it's a process.
Over or something on top of the shit on the phone? How can that even happen?
Bro, no, listen.
It can't happen.
This is what happened. You know, everybody saying Little Fruit.
Right.
The boy Little Fruit.
You seen that green outfit he had on that time?
The boy Little Fruit.
He was knocking
and
tight shit on.
And his assistant. You know, his assistant, they take with him everywhere.
Right.
He a little Fruit Loop. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
We do not have anything against anybody part of the LGBTQ alphabet gang.
Do what they do.
If you
speaking on it,
you like it, I love it. Okay.
For sure.
So he you know what I'm saying? I think he did this. So everybody could be like, oh no, he with a gal.
Yeah, but that don't mean
nothing.
You
could be bisexual, but the fact that we know how to go live on the socials is why we know you did it on purpose. See, them famous people like to do that. One, for the clicks and views. He don't need to do that.
Oh yeah,
but see, I think the him being fruity narrative bothers him a lot. So he did something and his team put out there, his account got hacked. Yeah. Nah, bro. And then he got on, him and Ocho do the late night show.
I mean, and that don't make no sense because of your account. It still had to get recorded.
But if somebody hack your shit, it's gonna be from their phone. Right. Unless it's some high fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Shannon Sharp, we don't believe it, man. Shay, we don't believe it, man.
Not at all.
I mean, Brandon even try to explain it over here. You know what I'm saying? It's too much.
It's too much.
You know what I mean?
To accidentally go live. If me and a young woman, or me and a woman, are together, unless we making a flick, like we got the whole setup, like how we were. You're doing it. You're doing it on purpose. You can't accidentally. My
phone will be on the side somewhere. It's not even be close, but nothing can hit it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that phone.
If he would have accidentally called somebody,
right,
or FaceTime somebody,
right.
That's
different.
More
a little different, but still, like you said,
IG live. Yeah. And you Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. And you on IG with the platform you need to be on to get exposure. Come on,
man. Nah, man. That's it.
Listen, not Facebook, not TikTok. IG.
Like I said on my thing. I said, man, listen. No, we gonna love you for who you is. You know what I'm saying? If people fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. You got a dope ass show. You got a dope ass late night show. You got dope ass guests coming on, and y'all talking about real shit. Marlon Wayans just been on the last episode.
Right.
Them niggas did over
and you see
$1
what's
million
going on with him and Vlad, right?
Yeah, but I mean he.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a big get. That's a big get. That's what I'm saying right now.
He went over $1 million under 12 hours.
Damn.
And Vlad said, "Oh, you ain't gonna get 300,000 views."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was a big slap in the face. Bitch, fuck you, nigga.
He wanted, Marlon wanted. What do you want? Like, he wanted 30% of the royalties from it.
What, from the show he did on Vlad?
If he did a show with Vlad, that's why Vlad.
I think
he wanted like $40,000, and he wanted percentages off what the show do.
Well, I thought he wanted like 100,000 and a percentage of the show.
It might have been 100,000, but I knew he on top of that he wanted a percent, which nobody's gonna give you that, dog.
Yeah, like that.
Why would you? You know what I'm saying? I'm paying you to be on the show.
I'm not mad at Vlad for thinking that. And you can't be mad at somebody who got a platform, just like we got a platform.
For sure.
If somebody come up here like, hey, I want such and such amount of money.
Right.
We might negotiate on the price. Yeah. But
we paying you to own the show, so we can have the rights to the show.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. But you want a percentage of the show, and
he did that because he been like, if this motherfucker, he don't want to be on the show, so he's like, I'm gonna give this motherfucker an astronomical situation to where there's no way he's gonna accept.
But see, I don't like that because if you don't want to be on the show,
just say you don't want to be on the show.
Just be like, nah, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't on that and shit.
My boy, they go back and forth a little bit on that shit too.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just about like holding your nuts on somebody. Like, you don't think I can pull the amount of views? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then he went right and did the Shay shit.
But see, I don't think he would have did the numbers on Vlad like how he did on Club Shay. No, I don't think he would have did the numbers like that. Yeah. So
I was hot right now, man.
Yeah, he hot.
Yeah, everybody looking for him.
Because it's like niggas talking.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like us talking. Like, it's like we getting that vibe from it. We getting that feel from it. Yeah. But I want to see Vlad go on Club Shay shit. I want to see Vlad go on Club Shay shit.
Man, they need to make that happen, bro. Because I like the way Shay be interviewing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's real diplomatic when he's interviewing somebody. And he has good questions and stuff like that.
But he got a team that
that does that for him.
And they pull up everything.
But whatever you got going on, they're doing a good job.
Yo, anybody who want to do that for us, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, yo, we building a team.
Right.
So anybody who's in the editing, who wants to be the information person, who wants to run the socials and everything for everything we got going on, holla at us, man. Holla at T.Rivers, holla at Mr. B.Rosser and shit, man.
And you did talk about that on your channel too, isn't it?
Yeah.
On channel Rosser, check that out because he did elaborate even more on that situation.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So we got Your World, My Opinion. We got channel Rosser. That's where you're gonna get Wonderful World of Mr. Rosser, Sports Talk with Mr. Rosser and the family. Right. I got my little sister. You know what I'm saying? Ella Rose. She about to drop her show on the channel and shit, man. So we got a lot going on. Yeah, we building.
Moving, baby.
We need a team. You fuck with us, holler at us. We'll work everything out. You know what I'm saying?
So the next thing, B, I got for you, man, is, you know what I'm saying, the Lil Wayne, not being able to do the Super Bowl because he didn't get picked by Jay-Z, which makes no sense. Jay-Z picks Kendrick Lamar. Do you think that? Why do you think he would do that in New Orleans if it's being hosted in New Orleans? Why wouldn't he pick Lil Wayne?
Now everybody knows how the process is.
Right.
So technically, you pick different people who you might want to do the show.
Okay.
And then, whatever city it's at, certain powerful people and other people get to choose who they want at the show.
Right.
So my thing is, look at the year we're having.
Right. Kendrick Lamar doing his thing, boo.
Would you rather have the hottest nigga?
Right. It makes sense in a sense like that, yeah.
Or would you want? I mean, let's be real. I'ma say this shit. A whole bunch of drugged up, almost washed up rappers from New Orleans.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, no disrespect. I mean, I guess it is kind of
disrespect. It's disrespectful like a motherfucker.
So it is, but listen, look at any recent performances from anybody who's from New Orleans. Matter of fact, Juvie was just here at the Firefly shit.
Oh, he was? Oh, yeah. Matter of fact,
He just been here and everything. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Juvie too and shit. I fuck with them boys, but this is halftime of the Super Bowl.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
And that Not Like Us is taking over the fucking world.
Weezy might be able to lay off the lean until January. He's not, because he's addicted to this shit.
Yeah.
So
it makes sense.
If you think about all the artists from New Orleans and shit, right? They're not marketable right now.
Right.
That's one big thing.
Right.
When you look at them boys look.
I mean, Wayne ain't even doing nothing right now. You know what I'm saying?
And them boy, damn, man. They don't look the part. They don't look the part to be doing halftime and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not active like that. Like, yeah, they have some. Like, it's good for memories and shit.
Yeah.
But that's not good for
It's a better look with Kendrick Lamar, but the fact that it's in New Orleans, you know, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, it just, you know what I'm saying, I think, because a lot of people there's a lot of backlash. Wayne actually went on and speak up and was like, you know, it did hurt him. You know what I'm saying? It did hurt him, and, he was happy that people was, coming out and speaking their mind on it, and the most, but he said it did bother him, you know what I'm saying, and and Jay-Z was going to sign Lil Wayne one time, right?
Yeah, but he looked out for Weezy.
Right.
See, this is the thing that I was going to. Everybody makes business personal when it comes to certain shit. You can't make that personal. You're talking about the NFL.
Yeah,
that's the National Football League. That is one of the most powerful fucking entities in the world, bro. Yeah. These are billionaire owners.
Right.
People who got investments in all these teams and shit. You think they want to see a half drugged up fucking Wayne Juvie and all these niggas?
And he ain't hot. He ain't hot right now.
And they ain't doing nothing.
He ain't hot right now. The only thing he had going for the situation was he's from New Orleans.
Exactly.
And he's
like this
iconic,
ain't the, hold on.
One of the goats.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not the BET Hip Hop Awards.
For sure.
It's halftime.
Most watch
of the Super Bowl. One of the most watched events in the whole world.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar is the hottest. This nigga just dropped a single.
That nigga taking over, bro.
Had 1 million views in less than an hour, and it wasn't even on none of the streaming sites like that, bro.
Yeah, and that concert he did when he did the concert.
The whole West Coast concert.
And that nigga had all them boys and that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit be real.
He had athletes, fucking artists, actors. Yeah. He had famous.
And he did the song like 10 times, didn't
it? He had famous artists in the crowd hiding, like wearing regular clothes, hoodies and shit. Because SZA and them was in the crowd, and just grouping because they didn't want no attention.
People wonder why Game ain't been on there.
I mean, everybody fucks with everybody. It's just like anybody. Like if Charleston was a major music market,
right?
Everybody don't fuck with everybody.
You would think Game would be on there though, but it must be some underlying shit.
But I mean,
Game was with Dre. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's like, Game rubs a lot of people wrong. He burns a lot of bridges.
He does a lot of bridges.
He does a lot of shit behind the scenes that be pissing people off. You know what I'm saying?
Probably better just to keep that shit away.
But that's their politics and shit. And you can't be mad if I'm the hottest nigga out here. If I don't want you at my shit,
you can't be mad.
You ain't gonna be at my shit.
They go to the hurricane.
He had YG. He had all them niggas up there who was supposed to be up there. Right. Then he had all the athletes up there. That shit was dope as shit.
It was dope, man.
So why would I pick Lil Wayne, Young Money, Juvie, or anybody else over that?
And I mean, I don't know if they would have had all of them. Because you know what I'm saying? Lil
exactly.
Wayne, I think it just was I think they was looking at it as just Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he would have been with Cash Money or Juvie or none of them, boy. Because even when they did the concert that they did recently, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne didn't do, he was there, but he didn't do the show with them. You know what I'm saying? Which is a lot going on with Cash Money right now. You know what I'm saying? With you see BG, you know what I'm saying, with Baby. You see Juvenile with Manny Fresh. Turk, ain't nobody fucking with Turk. I know why. Well, BG going in on Turk, bro. He was apparently that I think Turk got on with a show with Wack and somehow said something that BG rat or something like that. And I don't know how it went down, but that's BG beef. with
them brothers. They'll work.
Yeah, they'll work it out. They'll work it out. They'll work it out.
But you brought up the Hurricane Chris.
Hurricane Chris with 50 Cent. But first we're going to elaborate on the 50 and Damon Dash thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was, Damon Dash came off like a clown.
Listen,
it's like you can't.
Hold up. Just like with the Shannon Sharp shit.
Right.
You think Dame knew his teeth were going to come out and he did that for review?
No. You ain't going to play yourself like that. I don't think you're going to play yourself like that.
We just said how much
he ain't getting none of that. He get laughed at a couple times and now it's over. Ain't nobody talking about it no more except for us.
That's only because we recording now.
I've been saying, you know, that shit ain't did nothing for him.
Listen,
I ain't about playing myself on TV for nothing.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. I mean, this man grill, and you saw how fast he turned the camera away.
But hold on. We live in the era of
clout chasing and trolling
and views and clicks and what's going to get more clicks and views than...
You don't got to do yourself like that, man. And he's saying it's his grill, but it like his dentures. You know, which one was it?
Oh, it been his teeth.
Why he got implants, man?
Because he ain't got the money.
Man, he got the money, man. I mean, well, I did look him up on Forbes after, you know, I keep hearing that damn Dash ain't got no money no more, so I did look it up. And they got that nigga at $100,000. $100,000 a lot to me, but damn Dash $1 million motherfucker at one point. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, him and Jay fall out and everything. You see who won in that situation, man. Yeah. But you don't think he did it on purpose?
I don't think he did it on purpose.
While we're talking about it, like, I wasn't even thinking about it, but once I thought about the shit going accidental live and shit, I don't know, man.
It don't make. It didn't even do enough. You gonna play yourself like that, man? And everybody clowning you and look at 50 going there. Hey, you know shit.
He was talking about 50 when his shit came out.
They can try to say it was
okay. So hold on. So niggas ain't talking about it because it happened to him. They talking about it because 50 going in on him.
Yeah, the 50 what made him get a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little attention.
No, he gave him more attention.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because niggas was waiting like, oh boy, I know 50
about to drag that nigga.
Yeah. You thinking you talking shit about me? Your teeth fall out on live, nigga.
He keeps saying he was talking about, hey, you drop your TV channel, I'm gonna drop my TV channel, and you know the way he did it when he was talking about it. I watched the whole thing. The way he was kind of building up, because he was trying to be safe, not to say too much. But then at the end, he was kind of like, okay, but at the same time, I'm a boss. So you drop your TV show, I drop my TV show. You drop your book, I'm going to drop my book. So I started looking for this nigga TV channel, right? I'm looking for this shit. I'm like, damn, I'm YouTubing it. This nigga got a regular YouTube channel that, you know what I'm saying? We doing it, but goddamn, man, don't be you Damon Dash, man. When you say you got a TV channel, I think you got some kind of Oprah channel or some shit, man. I looked for that shit, and I actually subscribed to it. And I started watching it. And it was, I can't remember exactly what he did or what he was saying, and I don't never unsubscribe from nothing. I subscribe and I stay subscribed, but the shit pissed me off so much and was so whack that I unsubscribed from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Dame Dash is done. I'm sorry, Dame. You had your time. You had your time. You're not relevant no more. You know, hopefully you getting your money behind the scenes.
You like the old nigga still holding on to the old days, man. Let that shit go, my nigga. You got the... Let the whole shit go and let all that other shit go and find you a new niche, dog.
Yeah, I mean, he is. You know, he's trying to do a bunch of other stuff, man. But
he's doing that. But he's still back there.
He's not of value to nothing no more.
Cause he one of them niggas that get his ass whooped and don't want to like accept the fact that he got his ass whooped and lost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, then let the shit go, man.
And then the person you rocking with, dog, as soon as he let you go, this motherfucker went to the stars, man. Jay-Z went to the fucking stars, a billionaire now.
Who needed who?
You know what I'm saying? Make another hole, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, when Hov said that shit this time.
Make another hole.
Okay, so make another hole.
And that shit makes sense.
That shit was so...
That shit real.
Meant so much, it was just like...
That shit real,
damn,
man.
Ain't nobody blown up since the nigga left and shit, man. But yo, nigga, I couldn't fathom my teeth.
That's what I'm saying.
My front teeth.
There's no way he did that on purpose.
My front teeth coming out, bro.
Right. I'm gonna keep it 100, yo. I had a couple times where I've been talking and my grill flew out, my teeth flew out, but not in front of nobody. Like, and it's, like I said, that's how I know he ain't did that shit on purpose. That shit was like, cling, 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 cling. I was like, oh,
but it wasn't his grill, it was his
it was teeth. That's what I'm saying.
That's different.
It is
Your
different.
grill,
it is
that's
different.
one thing, my nigga.
It is different, but I still felt I was embarrassed, and I was making sure ain't nobody see it. You know what I'm saying?
My shit ain't never came out. Well, I've been talking or nothing. But I done threw my shit away, like,
yeah.
Like when I used to take
all the boys done threw their shit away, man.
Listen, look, we was at Burger King one time.
I might have been with you there, because I remember being with somebody and they threw their shit away in the trash can.
Listen, and we turned, and I turned right back around. I said, oh shit! No. Listen, I opened the motherfucker.
Oh, you find it?
Yeah, I opened that motherfucker up, pulled that trash can out. They were like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm grilling this motherfucker."
Get that.
I was looking. I ain't touched shit yet. I looked. I saw my shit balled up in that napkin. I was like, "Woo, woo!"
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Got home, dumped that motherfucker in damn alcohol and fucking damn mouthwash and shit.
Right.
Scrubbed that motherfucker.
Kept it moving. Keep it fucking moving.
Motherfucking moving, man.
Moving, man.
Not my teeth though.
Yeah. I mean, goddamn, the dentures. Your polygrip ain't working. It's like, what the? How do you let that happen?
Listen, I can see your side or something, nigga. Even your
shit.
bottle. If it would have been his bottles, you know it's hard for niggas to see your bottle.
Right. You could have kind of like played it off a little better.
Friend.
You saw how fast he turned that phone? Hey, that's how I know that shit wasn't on purpose. Cause you sitting there talking shit to 50, and your shit flying out your teeth, man, your white teeth. Like, how old are you, nigga?
Listen, that's like when them guys be making them reels and shit, and they be being funny, and they be like, "Yeah, oh, you want some of this?" And they shit out. That's the shit that popped in my head. I was like, boy, a dick sucker and shit, nigga. Goddamn, nigga.
He played himself.
Damn, man. Damn, you played yourself trying to talk about filth,
yeah. That's like a motherfucker doing videos or taking pictures.
That's the worst.
And their background be all fucked up.
Yeah, hey. You be seeing
drawers on the background with a stain on it.
Roach running across the wall.
Right. Like, how you not pay attention to this shit when you doing shit, man?
And then you did. And
you gotta be careful going live, though.
And you was. Listen, that goes back to this Shannon shit. You know that shit ain't been real.
Nah.
Cause nigga, you know how much thought goes into a live, nigga.
Yeah.
Like when I make my reels, nigga, I be like, yo, there's certain times in the day, cause even noise, outside noise, niggas might be cutting the grass, niggas might be shooting and shit, cause I'm in the hood and shit. Bro. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got to make sure, nigga, I don't want nothing walking by. Nigga, if you see something in the background, it's gonna be a ghost, nigga, and I'm gonna be like, God damn.
Waka Flocka, he was at some type of event or award ceremony, and in the middle of the award ceremony, he fucked up. And he was like, yo, let's run it back. And them boy like, yo,
nigga, we live.
And you know what I'm saying? You bringing more attention to it now. You know
it's like, yo, nigga,
you got to play that shit the fuck off, bro.
Oh my God.
You see what David Dash did? Turn that phone.
Turn whatever
that nigga.
Bro.
All you see is a white flying across the screen. And this nigga put the phone down. And come back 3 minutes later with his teeth back in.
We gotta move on. I'm gonna laugh too hard at that shit. Cause when I see that shit was like, I was like,
motherfucker slowing it down
to the wrong nigga, dog.
You
the wrong nigga. Cause you know 50 a troll like a motherfucker. That's why I don't know why Hurricane Chris
don't fail, dog. Nigga, slow that shit down.
That's why I don't know why Hurricane Chris arguing with that nigga, dog.
Who is Hurricane Chris, man?
Nobody no more.
I mean, I'm saying, like, for you to be the spokesperson for why 50 Cent ain't bring, you know what I'm saying? And 50 Cent did have artists from New Orleans. He just didn't call your black ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you all sour about it, talking about some put money in your pocket. Man, ain't nobody responsible for putting money in no nigga pocket.
Man, listen, the same way.
And you definitely done now.
Listen, there's multiple, like, one-hit wonders and shit who done made ventures and done been successful off of other shit, nigga. You got to find your way.
You gotta find
but when you ain't intelligent enough to think like that, like him, because he was like education. You know, we the lowest state when it comes to education. That nigga said that shit. I was like,
education.
I said, God damn.
I guess he's trying to make his point.
Yeah, but I seen somebody.
The best way to make your point.
Somebody made a post and said, "Yo, he made his point and proved it in the same time." Yo. Shit was crazy, man. But listen,
we got to move on. We talk this all night, man.
That goes into people wanting attention and clout. Like, you get a certain, because everybody started talking shit about the halftime shit, and that's where it come from. And then because Nicki Minaj and all them was talking shit for Wayne and
Wayne, a lot of people came out for him.
Yeah, they came out for him, but you got to understand.
But it does make sense to have
business.
Kendrick, if it was anybody else other than Lil Wayne, maybe. But Kendrick Lamar is the hottest thing right now. That nigga's
other niggas I still would have chose before Weezy, dog.
I mean, the fact that's New Orleans.
You see what he did?
You feel like you want to pay homage.
You see what he did at WrestleMania?
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga was lost, nigga.
Yeah, looking stupid.
Like, yo, this nigga don't even be remembering his own lyrics because...
And that's what they would say. He say he don't remember his own lyrics. So
listen,
how the fuck nigga have you on there?
Like, how you holding that card? The nigga say, all right, tell me who wrote this. He said, tell me whose song this is. This nigga rapped Wayne's lyrics. Wayne was like, damn, that shit fire as hell, man. Who that is? They were like, that's you. He was like, for real?
Yeah, he should have been like, boy, I write some hard shit. You got to play shit off better, man.
Listen.
You got to play shit off better, man.
You got to think how long this nigga been on the codeine and shit,
right.
Like, that shit, like...
And he got to have some music out there.
That ain't even the thing. It's just the fact he getting older. That shit takes a toll on your body, dog. You know what I'm saying? The nigga almost died like 3 times off this shit.
That's crazy, man.
But do you see how he looked, though? Like,
his dreads looking
like they missing and shit. Like, you don't want that nigga at halftime.
Like one of them dogs you supposed to put to sleep. I love Wayne, man. But, that the dreads and stuff, man, to tighten up, bro.
Listen.
They ain't gonna have you out there representing.
Listen, you gotta keep yourself together, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta take care of yourself.
Like, we all go through things and shit.
Right.
But here's the thing. Nigga, you got bread, nigga.
Right. There's no reason for that shit.
There's no reason why you out here. Ain't he just sell his own masters and shit?
I think so.
Nigga, you got bread, nigga.
Yeah. A lot of niggas selling their masters, man.
Because they're not making the money off of it.
So, like they used and they're getting offered that money for it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
so if I got,
sense it makes sense, but
if I got a catalog that's doing all right, you know what I'm saying, yearly and shit.
I mean, it's a retirement plan.
And somebody come to me and they're like, "Yo, cash, I'm gonna give you $250 million for your catalog."
Shit.
If I ain't got nothing going on and shit,
right.
You know.
But you would think we ain't got enough going on to not have to sell his catalog right now. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't got nothing going on.
I mean,
what he got going on?
He got a drink out there. He had that. He had a liqueur. I can't remember what it was though. He got some shit going on.
Listen, haze flew over my eyes just now when he's like, he got a drink out there. That nigga ain't got shit going on, nigga.
I think it was Nouveau or something like that.
See, us old heads, I hate to say old heads because we're not old.
Man,
but from our era, growing up, he was a big part of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to be like, oh man, I don't want to talk shit about him. But just like earlier when I said, no disrespect. Right. But in all actuality, it might be disrespect.
And then that's another thing. He really, not relevant enough.
He's not.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with the youth.
He's not.
Shit like that, man. He's
a nigga you had under you is more relevant and more powerful than you right now.
And he's not dropping
Drake is more relevant and powerful.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Young money, you got to have money coming in through a bunch of different avenues, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? That's his decision on what he do with his money and what he do with his catalog. You know what I'm saying? But really, after we discuss this, Kendrick Lamar is the better pick for the Super Bowl.
That is the
right pick.
There's nobody else. There's nobody else but him.
Right.
Nobody else.
So we're gonna move on, man. I remember you telling me about the hanging in Harrison, North Carolina, 21-year-old. So you know what I'm saying? What's up with that? Because I ain't informed on that, so I'm gonna talk my partner and see what's going on with that.
So the 20-year-old young man from Chicago, he was a truck driver. Mm-hmm. He stopped down in Henderson, North Carolina. That's Vance County up there.
That's like shit, man. That's like back in the day, man, when you come up north and you come down south. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Turn down the wrong road down south. Damn.
Sundown towns and shit. That shit's real though.
Sundown town, nigga.
But he was down there and first off, his cousin got on TikTok, made a TikTok, and was like, yo, the cops is covering it up. The Henderson police is covering it up. Actually, the Vance County Sheriff Department was over the situation because the sheriff got on after all the social media shit done blew up about it.
Right.
So you know once somebody gets a little piece of news, she made the TikTok and was like, "Yo, them boy hung my cousin. He wouldn't hang himself. Da da da. Woo, woo, woo."
So they found him hanging like from what? Like a tree or something?
He was okay. So the sheriff after the TikTok blew up, everybody talking about it.
Right.
The sheriff got on the news, the national news, local news and shit, and was like, look, we got some proof that he went in the Walmart earlier, bought a rope, but it wasn't tied in a noose and everything. So how the sheriff's talking and junk, they're still investigating.
Right.
You know what
and
I'm
more
saying?
information gonna
They're
come
doing
out,
it,
but
yeah.
that's some suspicious ass shit right there.
It is.
Because why would you go all the way to North Carolina to...
He a truck driver. He might have been dropping
Just
off.
doing...
Just
Alright. He
playing
moving
devil
around.
advocate.
I feel you.
Nobody knows what anybody got going on.
Yeah, but the fact
Like you might know.
Henderson, North Carolina, is like some old racist ass motherfucking town.
Yeah, but at the same time, people who might be contemplating suicide, and this goes into mental health, man.
Right.
People who contemplate suicide and everything, they're not going. Most of them ain't going to do it when they're close by their people or when they're around their people.
Yeah, they want to be.
They're going to get away
from them, yeah.
Because there's a lot of people like
you don't want them to see that person.
Yeah, like there's people who will join the military to get away from their family to off themselves and type shit. So it's possible that he might have because it wasn't tied in a noose.
Right.
And when they found him, he was on the ground, lifeless.
Right.
He wasn't hanging up.
But he had a rope around his neck.
But he had a rope around him. Yeah.
But not in the noose.
Not in the noose. You know, if them good old boys
did it,
they gonna make sure.
It would have been the perfect noose you ever seen.
You gonna see the noose so they can be like, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But it's 2024.
They're not just gonna tie it around your neck and
it might be them new good old boys.
No, them new good old boys like the old good old boys. They noosing them niggas.
That's the first thing they learn.
Listen, they tie their shoes.
I won't show you nothing else, son.
You gonna tie them? You gonna tie your shoes?
Get rid of a Negro.
After you learn how to tie your shoes, you gonna tie this loop. You know what I mean? Like, you can brush your teeth. You can tie it.
It's not a funny matter. You know what I'm saying?
It's not funny, but that's real shit. Like me thinking, I'm like, why didn't they make it? It's fucked up that I thought that when I heard the sheriff say.
Right.
And he said it like that. He was just like, when we found him, it wasn't tied in the noose. It just was around him.
Because he's trying to get away from that narrative.
Yeah, from the narrative that somebody did it. Because they're like, hey.
Because we is in fucking Harrison, North Carolina.
But it's Vance County.
Right,
See, where they found him at, it was county jurisdiction. It wasn't actually in Henderson.
Yeah.
His load that he was doing was in Henderson, but he went to Walmart. And like I said, he said, hey, we might have evidence that he went into Walmart. He went in Wally World, bought some rope. Okay, why you buying rope? I mean, yeah, you might need stuff when you driving.
I can't wait till more information come out on that.
And that's what. And see, that's
you gotta sit back and just kind of.
And that's the thing I wanted to say about it because I didn't get to talk about it on a reel or anything. But we're so quick to once somebody says something, I don't knock his cousin for her getting up there like, hey, they're not telling us enough.
They need to be questioned,
But at the same time, you got to be realistic. They have to do an investigation. If they sitting there and they find footprints around it and shit, then it's gonna be like boom. And then the sheriff was black, but you know that kind of really don't mean nothing. But at the same time, it would mean something just because this
you would feel like he would say it for what it is. In a sense.
Yeah.
That's probably why he said the news thing.
The news thing, he was just like, hey, before we
bring a lot of context.
And he said it, he was just like, yo, before y'all get on the socials and everything, let us do our investigation so we can tell the family what's going on, and then y'all can go from there.
And that's one thing about family members. They don't never want to think that somebody that they're close to or a loved one killed themselves. They're going to try to always, we don't know what it is, but, any family members are always going to try to say, no, it got to be something else.
They wouldn't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they did it.
Yeah.
And then when it comes out that he do it, now you're like, why?
Right.
You know why? Because you wasn't paying attention to when you needed to pay attention.
And it might not be that, I know, mental health is real. It's one of them things that some people speak on it and that's why I think more people need to speak on it. You know, you're one of the people that speak on it a lot. Is because, you know what I'm saying, you know, being a black male, a black man, you know, you feel like you shouldn't, you shouldn't feel the way that you feel. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of times we don't speak on it.
We're gonna do a mental health show.
For sure.
We're gonna do a mental health show.
Shit real.
But yeah, but it's like most of the people who off themselves be smiling with everybody, be joking with everybody and shit, and you don't know.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't say, oh, he wouldn't do that.
Right.
You don't know.
Right.
You know,
but that's a natural.
Unless you with somebody every day.
Yeah.
And you notice the difference, and sometimes you could be with them every
day and don't know.
Know.
Unless you have caught wind of it, and now you're seeing the signs.
Yeah, unless you notice something.
Yeah.
But like I said, most people, when they're around their peoples and shit, they're gonna do their due diligence to make it seem like everything's okay. Good. Yeah,
don't even worry about me. I'm good.
Yeah, man. So. Wait, listen, with anything, wait till all the evidence is out there, dog.
Right.
Cause me, I was like, once I seen her talking and everything, you know me, I was like, oh man.
Ready, yeah.
And then I was like, but then right after that, I Googled.
Yeah.
Cause I wanted to see the local news. Right. And once I saw the sheriff talking, I was just like, you know what, goddamn. I was about to fall down that thirst trap because I was about to make, I was about to make a reel and everything. I'm like, but see, it doesn't matter who you voting for and all type of shit.
Yeah.
Yo, it's the local shit that matters, and it don't matter because they're gonna do this shit to us. It don't matter who the fuck.
You should always do your research before you speak on something.
Yeah, man, before you speak on something.
But I am glad. You know, you should always. Somebody should bring it up. Hey, we need to question this. We need to make sure it ain't.
Yeah.
When it don't supposed to be.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yo, I ain't dropping the reel.
Yeah.
Then I knew we was about to record, so I was like, yo, we probably talk about it a little bit.
You
know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, just make sure when something going on, unless it's concrete, wait till all the evidence and all the information is out there before you rah, and then you have to go back and delete. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who done deleted their... What do you call it when you're on TikTok? When you duet, when they duet it.
Huh? I know the duet. What's that?
Like whenever, like, say I make a...
I know TikTok.
You make a post.
Fanatic. I'm pretty sure my wife know that shit.
Like you make a post.
Right.
Like if you hit on duet, it's like, you could sit there and like, you can see yourself reacting to it.
Oh, okay.
Or you could cut it and then talk about it at the beginning or the end or in the middle or something.
You know that shit. Y'all see my TikTok starting to get better. Courtesy of wonderful world, Mr. Ross over here. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, man, you know, pay attention to your loved ones. If you haven't heard from somebody for a while, check in on them. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what's going on, man. Always stay in contact. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what's going on, man.
You ain't gonna know until you know, and you don't want to know when it's too late, man.
For sure.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? But we can move on to goddamn another school shooting, man. What is going on with these school shootings, man? It's almost like it's a trend, it's a fad. It
is.
It's sad, man, because you know you had a shooting in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And
all the threats around.
All the threats locally that we had,
and everywhere
else. You know what I'm saying? But you know the thing in Georgia, you know, I know they charged the dad. I think the dad bought the gun for the Christmas present or something like that, and you know, so the parent did get charged, which. You know, for the dad, you know what I'm saying? I think it need to be done, you know, because you need to be held accountable for your weapons in your house and how you conduct yourself with your kids, and you know they need to. I don't know, but you need to be held accountable. But at the same time, I couldn't imagine being a law-abiding citizen, and you know not thinking my kid would do something like that, and all of a sudden, bam. I'm charged with, you know what I'm saying?
But I think each situation is in its own. Right, just like the ones up in, was it Ohio or whatever, the parents, the mom and the dad got arrested.
Right.
Like, they knew their kid was going to do something.
In this situation, they knew too, right? Because they said it was signs and shit.
Now, this situation is kind of, they talked to him. They came to the house and was like, hey, you know, his son was like, nah, I ain't say nothing like that, blah, blah. And like you just said, you couldn't fathom your kid done it. So I give him, the dad, a little more grace than like the other parents who like knew, like they knew he was going to do this. The dad didn't know he was going to do this, but they done came and talked to you about it.
About it, right.
So now I'm gonna be like, hold up.
You don't buy him a gun.
Now once the police, yeah, exactly. Once the police leave and shit, and we go in the house, I'm gonna snatch you by your fucking head. Like, hey. I know you said some shit.
And what I'm definitely gonna do is make sure I don't buy you a gun. Make sure you know you don't have access to a gun.
Listen,
not in my house.
I'll still buy you the rifle and all that type of shit.
I buy you.
Here's the thing, but you got locks and everything you can do. Todd probably can tell you a lot about that shit too. Sure. But there's locks and safety measures. You can take the pin out of it and all type of shit.
Get a little hand.
And then you keep the key with you at all times. And he ain't gonna have access to it until we go to the shooting range or we go hunting or whatever. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. There's ways around it. But once the police make you privy to something,
right, you need to pay more attention.
You're getting arrested for your negligence because you thought he wouldn't do it after we told you, like, hey, he might. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, because this goes into gun control and everything. Now, let me say this. The school shootings and everything is fucked up. Ain't cool. I don't condone it. But these are impressionable young kids. And most of the school shootings are teenage white churn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who going to kill people. And then you see all the mass shootings. Right. It's usually white people going to kill either black people or kids and shit and everything. Yeah. They're going after easy targets. They're not going to the hood where the real nigga is.
It's like they're looking for some kind of to be infamous. You know what I'm saying?
It's the cloud chasing and it's like, hey.
But mental health can be a part of that too.
It is.
Bullying,
but they're young kids. Their brains ain't formed all the way, and they see this as glorified.
Right.
Politicians use it as a platform to get they step to the seats that they trying to get to. Sure. So now it's just like, well, shit. I feel like I don't have nothing to live for.
Right.
If I go shoot up my school, they're gonna know me forever.
Yeah. And and if you're being bullied. You know, you hate everybody.
Or you just don't like people.
You know
what I'm saying? Just because I'm pretty sure you can think back to high school, middle school.
Right.
There were some kids that now if you think back, you could be like, oh, them niggas.
You know, it's crazy.
Fire that shit up.
Right. In the mindset, man, because, even at work, I pay attention to stuff like this
Even at work.
I pay attention to, if you dealing with somebody, you talking to them, and, they're telling you that they're struggling with this and they're struggling with that. It's crazy because I don't want to elaborate too much on what I'm talking about per se, but at the same time, you got to be aware of your surroundings. You got to know when you're dealing with people. When do you, go to somebody and say, hey, we might need to check on this. Or this person might need to be, you know what I'm saying? Because
if it's...
But then you can't put that on somebody, though.
If it's a strong notion, because I hate watching them documentaries and shit, and they be like, oh, yeah, I had a feeling about this person.
Yeah,
why you didn't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Like,
you might have had a feeling about that, but
you got a feeling, even if you're wrong, you might be right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I notice, hey, Jimmy used to be all joyful and shit. Now he ain't saying shit to even me.
Right.
And then he fuck with me. And it's just like, oh, now he's missing work here and there, or he ain't coming to school.
And most of the time, they gonna say something to.
And they say something to people that they fuck with. Like,
they gonna say something.
There's plenty of school shooters and people who've been plotting that used to, and that's how they usually get caught sometimes too.
Yeah. They're gonna make a comment.
And it's crazy. The fool up white boy that's about to shoot up shit will come to the nigga who fuck with him, the black dude in class who fuck with him, be like, hey, Trav.
Oh, don't come to school. Don't come to school tomorrow.
Everybody think that them type memes is a joke.
Yeah, but that's
it be real.
And that's when you need to step up and say something.
And that's when it's like, hold up.
That's when you definitely need. Why not? Why I can't come to school tomorrow, man?
Because you thinking it's ha-ha, but then you're like, hold up, wait.
Well, we're not in the times we are now. You can't think none of that shit ha-ha.
You can't think none of that, man.
Anything like that, you got to go and speak on it, man. You know what I'm saying? For real.
And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's an election year. It's gonna be something to stand on because they like to say gun control. Me, for me being a gunner's mate in the Coast Guard and everything, separate apparatus, baby, always ready. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being a gunner's mate, being around guns, work with guns, train people on guns. I own guns. You know what I'm saying? I believe in our amendment rights and everything. I respect people's views when they talk about why they don't like guns. I respect that because I can understand. Because guns are some scary ass shit, especially when you see people getting killed and everything. Even though violent crimes is actually down in our country.
Down, we find
out. You know
what
I'm saying? You find out shit. But it's just like depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're at, like we in the Chuck.
I mean, unless you ask Trump, but you know we will get on that.
But we in the Chuck, so these young niggas is wild, just like anywhere else. Right. But it ain't as bad. But it's what we see all the time.
Right.
But like when it comes to gun control, like my sister, love her.
How do you feel about gun control?
That's what I'm about to get to.
All right.
I respect people's views when it comes to the rifles and the ARs and everything and shit, right? But like me and my sister was talking about it on the phone. My older sister, shout out, no, I shouldn't have. Love you, baby. She was just like, guns were meant to kill people and everything. I said, yeah. So are knives.
Yeah.
So if we didn't have guns and we just had knives and hammers
for protection
and shit,
too, though.
we still had knives and hammers and shit.
Right.
We would still use the knives and hammers.
I mean, we
to do shit.
There were times where there weren't no guns. We still was killing motherfuckers.
We still was killing motherfuckers.
Shit.
But see, the thing is, I live by the added note. It's better to have it and not need it
than
to need it and not have it.
I think we need more gun control, man. I mean, it just seems like countries that have more gun control have less gun violence. You know what I'm saying? It's like New York got a strong gun control. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas still get shot though.
Niggas get killed every day.
Listen, here's the thing about gun control.
What about rifles? What about assault rifles?
I don't care what handguns kill more niggas than rifles.
When you think about assault rifles, that's for more.
But handguns kill more niggas than assault rifles and shit. Assault rifles are only brought up when we're talking about mass shootings.
Right, mass shootings.
Okay. But handguns kill more niggas and people than anything.
But really, we talking about the mass shootings and stuff, right?
Okay, but here's the thing. And this is what I want people to understand about gun control. You can sit here and police gun control all you want. Guess what? The bad people who do bad shit
still get the guns.
Are still going to get the guns.
Yeah. But what if getting caught with a gun have more?
It doesn't matter.
And shit.
But you can't do that because it's gonna
illegally.
Because here's the thing: they're not getting them people now. They're not gonna get them people when the laws get stricter.
Yeah. And then they'll figure out a way to use it. And then here's the thing. Anyway,
look up the stats, dog, and y'all do y'all information deep dive. The cities and states where gun control is real heavy and shit, like they have strict laws on guns, are some of the most violent areas in the United States. You know why? Because damn, I can't own a gun. Guess what? The nigga down the street who don't give a fuck about laws and rules and restrictions and is buying his shit off of the cartel or the government or whoever they getting their guns from is coming and kicking in my door.
What about the open carry law that we within the last 2 years passed in South Carolina?
That?
Because I'm kind of, because see, the thing about it is like, if I think people are less likely to do something if they know everybody got guns. You see what I'm saying? Like if I know I'm going in the store or I'm going somewhere, not even the store because you might. If I go somewhere, you see what I'm saying? If I go somewhere and I know if I pull my gun out and do something to somebody, everybody, I'm getting killed.
Okay, but at the same time, you got to look at it, flip the coin. If you know everybody got a gun,
right? Some
people are more like, even if we get in an argument, they're going more.
But if I pull, even if I get my man, everybody around, I'm getting killed. So it's like if I pull, I'm getting killed.
But they're not going to think about it like that because if everybody got a gun, you know it, so you're naturally just, all right, everybody got a gun.
Yeah.
But if me and you were in an intense engagement and we feel like it's going there and I shoot you, I got mine out already.
Right.
Anybody running up doing this and shit, you getting popped too.
Shit, but yeah, you going down though.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you going down.
Because everybody's not trained
to use the or everybody might not pull it too.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the time.
Because some people hesitate. Some people don't keep one in the chamber, wrapped and loaded in the chamber. Like me, I keep one in the chamber. But there's safety functions on all handguns to where it's not going to accidentally go off.
It's a multifunction.
You gotta have
like clip like
on
side,
my personal carry that I carry with me everywhere, not my other shit. You got the on the grip, the safety on the grip. Your hand got to make enough pressure to push that in. Then there's a safeguard on the trigger that you have to press that before the trigger even moves and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like it's not going to accidentally go off and shit. But as far as like gun control, man. And yes, this is me coming from somebody who I want to own guns. I'm gonna own guns.
Yeah.
And all that. If they come
I feel like you should have the right to own.
You
guns.
should have the right to own weapons.
You know what I'm saying?
I always be like, just make sure you are aware enough, safety first, and at least once a month or twice a month, you go to the range
and use your gun
and use your weapon. Know how to clean it and maintain it and everything. You know. That's why with the open carry thing, I fuck with it, but I still think everybody should have to get
some type
of license,
something, man,
or something to say like, "Hey,
I
carry a gun
and I know how to
use it."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel that's where I'm like, that's as far as gun control as I agree with.
Right.
If you like the ATF and them boy be going to people's houses who they know own multiple rifles and shit, and be like, "Hey, we see you got to modify this. We need it." No, you don't need it. Y'all just trying to hold y'all nuts on people, and that's against my rights.
You don't.
Y'all don't want it out there, but you don't have nothing on me
to be doing this.
So get the fuck off my property, bro. And see, I don't like that because it's like with the mass shootings, they use that. The politicians like to use these type of events. I forget what they call it. They and this is how you know sometimes. During election years and shit, like certain situations might be pushed, like they might not make this shit happen, but they turn the heat up on the stove.
The shit is already happening. They gonna focus on it more. They're gonna
put it on the news more to make because they know
shit happens all the time.
Because they know somebody's gonna do it.
Right.
And so right before election, this happens. So now, boom, take this, boom, gun control. That's one of our talking points. On the debate and everything, let's get it. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't knock anybody who don't want people to have these weapons and shit, but there's a reason why we have these weapons. Back in the day when the amendments was written and shit, it was so the government couldn't force themselves on the people. And honestly, y'all want all this gun control and shit. We have per capita more weapons on civilians than anybody in the world combined. You know that's one of the 3 reasons why nobody comes and fucks with us, right? Because you might be able to get, if by some chance you get across the Pacific or the Atlantic, get to the coast,
the country can defend
or you come through Mexico, the people are going to buck harder than the military, bro. You just down south, you're going to have the hardest fucking problem with everybody. That's going to be the one time white people, black people, Migos and everybody gonna come together and they gonna be on some, hey, if them boy don't speak a lick of English or they look funny, murk them boys. So y'all can scream gun, the people who scream gun control for political reasons and shit, fuck it. Cause I believe in my amendment rights.
I believe you should have the right to own your gun.
So, but I want people to be safe with them.
We gotta find the right thing. The right way to do it, man.
Make sure everybody is licensed,
trained,
and they keep it up to date, like how you got to keep your license up to date.
Exactly.
So just
even though they got rid of that down here,
and that's just a simple way of doing it, and it doesn't offend nobody. Like anybody,
if you want to own a gun, you gotta put in the work.
Not even that. Like if you want to carry it or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like you don't have to have it on you. You can have it in the vehicle. There's laws now. You can have it in the vehicle as long as it's not.
I mean, right now you can have it. You can do anything, right?
But now you can just have it on and shit. That's why I said I don't agree with that. I'm still gonna tote my shit.
But you know, it haven't. You know, I think the law has been in place at least a year, 2 years now, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen. You know,
there ain't no incidents like that.
There ain't really no incident that came out of it.
I have been in like the store
and seen motherfuckers
and seen a motherfucker with a big ass fucking.
But see, that gonna make you.
And then it's like.
And see, that's another thing. It makes you think though, like yo.
You know what? Somebody who's worked with guns, trained people, and all type of shit. You know what that says to people like us? Man, he just got that shit to show.
Sure, for sure.
Like he's stunting. Like nigga, I will.
Yeah.
Nigga, get your ass out, shit. But you know what I'm saying? So it's just like. There's people who show it to be like, I'm getting the sugar and the grits. Because my lady want me to buy the Kool-Aid before I get home. Yeah. Man, fuck out of here. But there's always going to be people like that.
Yeah.
But, man, fuck them, man.
But you know, this is going to lead into our final topic of the night, or maybe our final topic of the night, is the debate, man. Goddamn Kamala and goddamn Donald Trump went at it head to head, and goddamn Donald Trump got his ass kicked, man.
I got a big takeaway from this debate, but it ain't gonna be what you gonna think it's gonna be for me.
For me, man, it was refreshing to see somebody that can actually point out facts and catch a motherfucker in their lie and articulate his lies and throw it back at him. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing, I talked to a guy. I swear to God, just 2 days ago, I talked to a guy, and a black dude, and when he came over here, you know, we was talking. And I was like, yeah, man, you know, we got, you know, it's a good time for, for a strong black female. He's like, well, you know, you have to be careful.
I don't like when you say that all the time.
Well,
I'm going to get to why.
All right, let me finish my story. So I said that to him, and he was like, well, you know, you have to be careful because it's that the third, and they got secret agendas. So, you know, I only said it because he's black. You know what I'm saying? And it
didn't go how you thought it was going to go.
But a lot of time it don't. There's a lot of black Trump supporters, but the thing that I kind of, and I felt like I kind of won them over because in the end it's all about Trump just promotes hate, man, and just make and I because both of them boy, you know, the parties can be fucked up, it all could be the same thing, but make me feel good, man, make me feel like we're going in the right direction.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? Make me happy about where we're going at. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Trump is about hate. You know what I'm saying? He promotes hate. It's going to be more violent. He want to be a dictator. He's saying, he's telling you what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? He's saying this is going to be the last time you got to vote. He haven't conceded since he got, you know, since he got beat last time. You know, he think he knows it all. These are dangerous characteristics to have in the White House.
Yeah, to have in the presidency.
And you know what I'm saying? Because we represent, you know what I'm saying? And if nothing else, man, that's why, you know, I'm down with Kamala. And that's because I just want to, she's promoting unity. She's promoting, you know, let's move forward together. Let's do things together. Let's work together. Let's include everything and everybody. And man, I mean, you know, and it's good versus evil. That's what it is to me. Like I always say, this shit's biblical, man. Good versus evil, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to him, and I was coming off him, you know, the same way. And I could see him kind of coming over, you know, to my argument a little bit, which I wasn't trying to win him over. I was just stating how I felt about it. But when you get down to the nitty gritty of it, you know, because he was on the shit like, oh, you know, they're not going to fuck with us. He's like, man, you know, if Trump in office, ain't nobody going to fuck with us and this, that, third. They ain't going to have to fuck with us. He going to be colluding with North Korea, with Putin and Russia. He want to be a dictator, man. He's going to give out money, make everybody feel good. Behind the scenes, he's setting up something bigger, something way bigger that's going to can lead to some type of our destruction later on. And I ain't down for that. And like you said before, you was like, okay, what if he don't get elected? Because what the fuck if he don't get elected? What the fuck he's gonna do? He didn't concede last time. That boy that ran up on the Capitol last time, and you know he's a mother.
What do you think they're gonna do if he don't win now?
That's what I'm saying. That's the scary thing about it. Cause that's and I want to see what happens. I feel like Kamala will win I just feel
I feel like she's taking
the right steps.
Yeah, she's in a position to.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been wrong too. I thought Hillary was gonna beat Trump. But I was dead wrong about that shit.
Now here's the thing with all the stuff you said. You're not wrong.
Right.
But nobody's right in any of these discussions when it comes to this specific presidential election. Mm-hmm. Nobody's right. I wanna be clear when I say this. Mind you, she won me over at debate because, like I told you, I don't have a dog in the fight.
Right.
I always feel like you just have to pick the lesser of two evils at this point.
Right.
Now, when you said there's a lot of black Trump supporters, I don't believe they're black Trump supporters. Nobody likes something forced on you. And now go back to when we was talking about all this going on. When I told you, yes, Biden, they can make Biden can step down and everything.
Right.
But what did I tell you? I said when it comes to if they debate, when me, you, and Aunt Lisa been sitting here, I said she's gonna say something that's gonna trigger him.
Oh yeah,
and he's gonna go left. And
it was on purpose. She knew what she was doing.
She was poking him the whole debate. Yep. Then she said, "Go to one of his rallies."
Right, and
that was it.
Yeah, that was it. He went in on that shit.
It was a whole bunch of shit that he didn't like. She was saying,
but that was the trigger.
That was the trigger. That was the
trigger because he couldn't help it.
But here's the thing: a lot of black men don't like something forced on them.
Right.
A lot of black men don't like people telling them what to do or how to do it. Mm-hmm. Right now, everybody's voting for the wrong reasons. It's more of a popularity thing than a political thing, because now with all these different news, false information, AI, all this shit, nobody really knows what anybody's going to do in there. But like you said, Trump can't get out his own way. All the reasons you said he ain't somebody for it is exactly why he's not meant to be in that chair.
He's not, man.
She humanized that debate.
Right.
She humanized this presidential election. So it made people be like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Trump, and honestly, all the shit he fucked with.
He was eating dogs?
All the shit, all that shit.
Stupid,
just anything he says.
Stupid, man.
If you take all the shit he said in that debate, he fucks with the dictator in Poland.
Right.
He fucks with Putin. That shit.
Kim Jong-un.
He's letting you know, like, hey, this ain't what you want.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There's Republicans and there's MAGA people. Mm. And I feel like one of the things I've taken away from this whole presidential election...
She did point it out, too, that she got Republicans back,
because Republicans are outspokenly voting for Kamala.
Right.
So here's the thing. The MAGA people are cult people. It's a cult. If you support MAGA, you're a fucking cult. You're drinking the Kool-Aid. And that's fine. That's your right. Mm-hmm. But fuck you.
Yeah.
So, I respect you though, but fuck you. So, I think after this... I
don't know if that go together, but...
The MAGA people are going to make their own party. Mm-hmm. Just like the Purge movies.
Right,
you see how they made the Founding Fathers, they made a whole party. Yeah. I really feel like we're going that route.
The direction where it's going to be another party.
Yeah, it's going to be another party. I ain't talking about independence. I feel like it's going to be another party. And then there's going to be the real Republicans. Right. Because all Republicans ain't bad, y'all.
No, they ain't. And that's...
all Democrats ain't good.
Right.
So it's just like, that's the thing. That's the takeaway from all this. Y'all all are voting for a popularity contest when... it should be about you grounded, and even if we don't agree on political ideals and shit, long as it's nothing extreme, that's no reason for me to hate you and delete you or block you and all type of shit.
We gotta be
because you're your own person. And see, that's how it used to be. Yeah. But now people are so far left and so far right that it's like people are so woke that it makes you feel like you have to choose a side. That's why I say I don't never have a dog in the fight, because when it comes to politics, it's supposed to be you should be here. As long as the motherfuckers that we are looking to lead the country aren't too far this way or too far this way, I can respect you if you want to choose the other person, because it's like I can see why you can't, like why you would want to, but I can't see why nobody would want to vote for Trump. I actually can, just for the way that
after that debate, I can't
the country is. But if you hunker down on actual, like, just like I said, she humanized the election. It ain't about us when it comes to the MAGA people, y'all. It's not. I don't know, man.
One thing I realized with talking to him is that one thing that hit me that he said was, he said he didn't watch the debate. And he was like, yeah, I saw the end of it, man. But and that's another thing. A lot of people already knew Trump. If you like a person, you already knew that he was going to get exposed. So a lot of people didn't even want to see it. You see what I'm saying? That's how I felt like with him. I felt like, and I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like he wanted to stay on how he felt about Trump. And but if you watch the debate, it's really going to make you decide, you know what I'm saying? But if you didn't watch it, you can still stay on the path that you were on. But I think
you're talking about the dude you was talking to the other day.
Yeah, he was like, he was like, yeah, I didn't watch. I catch the end of the debate. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I think he didn't want to see it because it was going to make him feel a certain type of way. And he want to stay on what he's on.
Yeah, I can feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he done stood on that mountain.
On that mountain.
And nobody wants to be proven wrong. But it's okay to, in instances like this.
He's a cool dude.
It's okay to be wrong.
We had a good conversation about it. And, you know, we agree not to disagree. But at the same time, we listen. We hear each other out. Yeah. You know, and he brought up his points, I brought my points. And the thing about
that's how it's supposed
to
be. But now it's like, oh, I'm voting for Trump. It's not why? It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it shouldn't be like that. But that goes back to how we all been raised, bro. What aren't you supposed to talk about when you go to people's houses or meet
religion,
people and shit? Religion, politics,
and money.
And there you go. And if you're down south, sometimes it might be sports.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
The big four.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know what my big takeaway is from it? Because we can sit here and talk about that shit. We could break it down. Not a breakdown video.
You got a good breakdown.
But I got a synopsis.
You got the videos in there showing it. Hey, you did a good job, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks, man.
You did a good job, man.
Appreciate you, man. You know, I'm trying.
You did a good job.
I'm trying. You know.
You know.
But that's why you need to subscribe.
Yeah.
Check us out. My opinion. Hashtag YWMO. And you need to hit up Channel Rosser. Hashtag WWMO. You know, it's not just because it says my last name and shit doesn't mean it's like we all in the same shit, bro. Yeah. Like for real. But back to what I'm saying. Like, you know, we can talk about the debate. The debate went exactly how I thought it was going to go.
It was good, too. It was entertaining.
It was entertaining. But I'm going to tell you my big takeaway. This is my takeaway from the debate, from the presidential debate. I need to see the vice presidential candidates debate. That shit.
I think it's gonna be good too.
It's gonna be way better because both of them boys smart as shit. Yeah. And both of them boys talk cash shit.
Right.
Listen, I'm talking about something. Don't even have a moderator.
That's real.
Just have somebody to say.
You need a moderator though. Put a fact checking.
No, here's what's gonna happen. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to the vice presidential candidacy debate. We got Walls. We got Vance. Fight. Like that. Listen, talk y'all shit.
What was some of your moments in the debate?
Debate
for you,
when she was about to call him a motherfucker.
Yeah. And the way she did it.
And the way she did it, it's like to let you know you's a motherfucker. Right. But I ain't gonna say it. But I want you.
This former president.
Yeah.
Like dog.
Any real person, I don't care if you white, Chinese, black, Puerto Rican, you know it's like this motherfucker.
Yeah,
right? And you had to say it like that because her hand said this former president. It was like, whoo. Right. But that when she was just like, yo, go to his rallies and all that shit.
Right. And the fact, even when she walked up and she made sure she walked to him, that was the
major thing. Like, yo, hold up.
And you know, I watch your shit, and I swear, when I was watching your shit, a lot of the shit you said, I felt. I was like, damn, boy, Brandy on point. Because she was nervous in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another part that I liked about it. Like, you could tell, like, she knew how big this moment was.
Yeah.
It was like, this is it. Mm-hmm. If I fuck up.
Yeah, it's going to
And just like, go watch the video I did on the thing.
Hey, man.
She listened to the right people with dealing with him. And then her district attorney instincts got in. And then once she knew she had him to that point, and she
was turning red and shit.
She hit, like, yo,
that's the most I ever seen Trump. I never seen Trump flustered like that.
Like, he was high. Yo. Yeah. Like, the shit he was saying wasn't even making sense.
No sense.
So that's why all these people, after the debate, who are sitting there trying to justify him winning because they like the moderators, they jumped on him.
I like when they was fact checking this shit, man. They was calling him out
here's the thing.
On his facts, man.
Everybody says the moderators were one-sided.
They weren't.
I'm gonna tell you right now. The chick, the black chick, the moderator,
right?
She was trying to go at Kamala.
because they wanted to be fair.
Yeah, and she was, but Trump just kept throwing the alleys and was just like, no.
I mean, come on, crime up.
Anybody who watched it, listen, anybody who watched it was like watching Drago versus Apollo.
Right.
Throw in the fucking towel. Like, they should have hit the power into the building when she said everybody be leaving your rallies early and shit. Listen, a nigga should have been in the back.
Ain't no thing but Trump is, he always got somebody specific that said something. I don't know, I can't remember which person it was. Maybe one of them dictators. That liked, it was like,
listen, another part that I like, that she slid in there and it was so smooth. She was like, as the vice president of the United States, I travel the world.
Right.
I talk to all the world leaders. Right. And they're laughing at you.
Yeah.
All the people who work for you in high, powerful positions, they're laughing at you. That nigga couldn't take that shit.
The thing about it is,
couldn't take that shit.
You gotta think, we are, our president is going to be dealing with world leaders. And that's why I like that she's so crafty. She know how to get her point across without saying the wrong thing. She remind me a lot of Obama as a speaker. You know what I'm saying? Just know how to navigate and get your point across. Make you laugh a little bit.
Obama already was.
He was sharp, but she's
getting in her groove.
She's getting there, man.
But like I said, she was nervous at the beginning. But damn, once she started throwing shots, talking about some real shit, throw a shot.
Yeah.
Talk about some real shit, throw a shot. Get her playing out there, throw a shot, and she see he's starting to.
Right. Oh. Yeah. I got him.
Talk about some real shit. Shot.
I got him.
Oh, you respond like that?
Right.
Haymaker.
Right. And it's crazy.
You motherfucker.
I seen most of the debate, but parts of it I was missing. And right after the debate went off, I got a post with a person biting a dog head. And I was like, what
niggas be on this so fast,
but I missed that part. I was like, why the fuck is this person sitting there?
But see,
a picture
Vance was the one who said it first before the debate. And niggas was like, wait, what?
He really was running with that.
And he ran with it. Like,
he kept elaborating on it.
Dude was like, no. We talked to people up there, and they said ain't nothing going on.
I have to explain
and what did Trump say? We'll see.
I mean, people eating animals, man.
Listen,
come on.
That's what it is.
That's just gonna show how dumb this motherfucker is, man.
People laughing at me? Well, one of the worst dictators in history, he likes me. Like, what?
The man can't help but tell you what he's doing.
Listen,
tell you how it feels.
Like I said, my big takeaway from that shit, I can't wait for the VPs to debate. There's gonna be so many fucking clips from that shit. Niggas ain't making clips off the debate because it was sad. Like, at one point, she looked at the nigga like, damn. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, are you all right, nigga?
You can see her facial expression.
Yeah,
Like,
she's like, nigga, are you okay?
This shit too easy. Like, really?
Like, are you okay?
Okay, let me rebuttal.
And it's like I said, man, that debate.
It was good, man. It was one of the most entertaining debates in a long fucking time.
It wasn't too old, dried out niggas going. It was like
interesting.
Like I said, Kamala did what she was supposed to do. Yeah. She triggered him. He just blabbering all type of shit.
Just dumb shit.
He was saying the shit he didn't need to say. People are trying to omit the shit that he was saying.
He was saying non-fact. They called him out on the non-fact.
It is what it is.
And then the part where they asked him, you know, do you think you lost the election? He did not want to say. He will not.
That nigga said, shit. Check the numbers.
Check the numbers. Like,
dog, tell you
do you not understand? You need to say that right now.
Listen, after the debate, this nigga went to the spin room.
That's why it's scary, dog.
He went to the spin room. That's where all the media people are like, they're talking to each other like, damn, how you felt about it? Yeah. This nigga came down in between all of them. Hey, you know, it was one-sided. They were flipping and you knew you lost. Somebody was like, hey, take your ass down there and tell them. But that's just him, man. And listen, that's a fool-up motherfucker. And if you want that type of motherfucker running the country,
don't listen to nobody.
Like, you're not American, bro.
Don't listen to nobody.
Like, anybody can tell me, that you could give me your reasons before that debate.
Right.
And I would have been like, hey, I gotta respect that.
Yeah.
After the debate,
he got exposed like a motherfucker.
Like, I knew it was gonna happen like that, but it went way better. It went way worse than what I thought for him.
For me, it went better.
I thought he was gonna keep his composure just slightly enough to get through majority of it, and then like towards the end, he was gonna be like, man, bitch. Shit like that.
Yeah. He did not say that though.
No, he ain't say that. I wanted him to. You know, I wanted him to.
It was on. You can see
you black bitch. Like I was.
Man. Oh man, he kept wanting to go to the border. But
listen, man.
Like God damn.
MAGA people are cult members.
Yeah, that's real shit.
You're delusional as fuck when you in a cult. Like them Scientology people are.
It don't matter what a person say.
It don't matter.
You in there.
You drank the Kool-Aid.
The motherfucking rhetoric is the most fucking rhetoric I ever heard in my life.
Yo. How they say? God bless America.
Good night.
Hey
man, that's what it is, man. That's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna go ahead and end it with that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got anything else you want to bring up?
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? This is Mr. Benefit of the Doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
I am he is me. Subscribe to Your World, My Opinion, Channel Rosser. You need some pups and shit, you know man. Hachiko Lime, Bully Kennels, man. Don Lucci is on the shelves locally on Charleston. Shit,
it's on Trolley Road. If you local, it's on Trolley.
You can
find
Road. It at, man.
That's why I found it at Trolley.
You can find it at
Spirits
man.
On Trolley Road. So, holla at Pat will you up.
And if you in the editing or information gathering and all type of shit, you want to be a part of the team.
Yeah, we ain't gonna stop though.
Holla at T.Rivers, holla at me. If not, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because we going to keep this motherfucker moving.
Your World, My Opinion, baby.
Because bless up, be dope, keep it fucking moving.
I appreciate you, my dog.
You know that, man.
Yeah.
All day.
Your World, My Opinion, we out.